So you've played your games, boys. You've had your cute little list. Time to show you what a real,
You've talked your talk. Let's see what you
real
got.
3x3 looks like. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. All right, we got some bangers. There we go. Look at that. That's a list. What a fucking list. All right.
Wait. Just to confirm.
Tell me you're British without telling me you're British.
Just to confirm, this is a list of foods, right?
Yeah.
What is
beer doing
Beer
there?
is a food.
We're in fucking Germany, Connor.
Oh, beer is food.
It is not a food.
It's food. I drink beer as a food substitute.
It's liquid bread.
Yeah, it's food. How is it not food?
Sorry?
I mean,
It's
look.
like 300 calories, carbs, a drink. It's carbonated. It's nice food.
You drink it.
Yeah, but you could drink you drink miso. Is that it?
Okay, hold on. That's the least of my worries. There's other things to point out here.
You've done me dirty with this beans and toast picture.
Yeah.
That is, you fucking. I didn't get these pictures.
That is the worst picture of beans on toast
I
I've ever
gave my
seen.
list to the producers, and they gave me the sloppiest, saddest looking beans on toast I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, so we got McCoy's chips.
Listen, all right?
Crisps, actually.
No,
Joe.
they're
Crisps.
chips.
They're
They're
cri-
fucking chips.
What are you fucking talking about?
They're chips.
Okay.
Get back in line.
I don't believe this crisp.
Look at your flag and remind yourself who you are, all right? You belong to us, okay? So those are crisps. These are specifically McCoy's crisps. These are bangers.
They are banging.
There's not a single occasion where if offered to me, I will say no to these. They're just so goddamn. They are. The thing about McCoy's, the other crisps we need to take a lesson from, is that not only is the texture godlike, the crunch is immaculate, but
I'm just looking at this and I'm just like, this is so British.
Yeah. Tell me you're British without telling me you're British.
It is absolutely packed with flavor. Each bite of McCoy's over-flavored, honestly, quite frankly.
There's so much green and brown in this.
I love my green. I love my brown. And I thought about, honestly.
What's your favorite McCoy's flavor?
Oh, it's so tough, but I think the cheddar and onion is the fucking god.
Flame grilled
I
steak
agree.
for me.
Flame grilled steak's pretty good too.
I love the
and
flame
also
grilled
the
steak
salt and
ones.
vinegar. Listen, because sometimes a British tradition, because in America, right, you get a bag of crisps, right? And they're too big.
Yeah,
they're like they are commitments. In the UK, we've perfected the size of the crisp bag because you can have one, you can feel like I'm good, but you can also be like I'm gonna have 3 bags. Is it healthy? No. But I would regularly just eat all 3 flavors.
Well, the good thing
in
about
one go.
McCoy's is that I believe it's all crinkle cut, right?
All crinkle
Which
cut,
is the
baby.
superior
That is
crisp.
the superior.
It is the superior crisp, and
show.
it's a bit thicker than like Walker's Max. As
Yeah,
well,
if you go to the UK, please try McCoy's.
Yeah.
They are fucking packed.
I was converted.
I love McCoy's as well. McCoy's are great. I totally agree with that.
Honestly, like the McCoy's could be a part of the meal deal at the bottom because they go hand in hand. Because I really wanted to put Indian food on here, but I didn't know which Indian food specifically.
I
would
was
put.
debating to put Indian curry. As
But
well.
I don't have a favorite. If you put a gun in my head, it'd be mutton curry. But mutton curry is so it could be whatever spices you put in it.
Yeah, for me, it's tied between mutton and keema.
And I feel like I can't just put a cuisine on there because that's not fair. Because that's like saying like you wanted to put barbecue, but you pick ribs, right? I can't do that with Indian food.
Right.
I love Indian food so much I couldn't pick one. But McCoy's, man, I mean, sometimes we're sleeping on snacks in our 3x3s is what I'm realizing. No, none of you guys put snacks down.
I actually had a snack on there and I took it off.
What did you have on there?
You guys would the reason I took it off is because I don't think anyone would have heard of it.
Yeah.
There's this like Thai fish snack.
Okay.
Called taro.
You told me about this. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's available in Japan as well. It's just called something different, but it's like also like a little bit spicy as well.
Yeah.
I would have put Red Rock Deli chips, which I still think are the best potato chips out there.
Okay.
Only in Australia though. But
I put Easter eggs. That's like a
give me
snack to
them
me.
when I'm there next.
That's a snack to me.
Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Easter eggs.
I
guess,
think it's too easy to look at meals and think main meal of dinner, right? You put some breakfast ones and you put some dessert there, and I wanted to make sure I was getting a variation of snacks in there too. So
that's fine.
That's why
you went so far that you put an alcoholic beverage as well.
Yeah.
Beer is food. You can't change my mind. None of this, I think, with beer,
Is it the best alcohol?
Yes, 100%.
100%?
100% for me. Beer is the best alcohol.
I used to think that,
food.
but I don't think I think that anymore. I think
I
GT
would like-
I roll my eyes when I go to a place in America and they're like, we have like skull fuck IPA. It's just they'll call it that, or they'll call it like bum scratch IPA. You're like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
It's like an 8% alt beer. You're like, what the fuck is this? Just give me a give me something good. Give me like a
give me
Pilsner.
Sapporo.
It's
Lager.
this
Even a
close.
pale ale,
It's
but
this
some
close
IPAs
to
are
being
too
the
crazy.
perfect alcohol. If it didn't have the fucking calorie content,
Yeah, which
Green labels, bro.
As I mentioned, I do.
No.
As I mentioned, I do enjoy alcohol-free beer. The one in Japan, they do no calorie, no carbs, alcohol-free beer, and it scratches that itch of beer. It's fantastic.
but it's not food.
Normal beer is food.
Yeah, liquid bread. I agree with
Beer
that.
is food.
You can't have that as a meal. You can't have that as a meal.
You most certainly can.
Okay, Gaunt. All right.
I've had a few nights where I've only had a beer,
I've
I went home full.
Yeah, I've had
And that was a
nights.
mistake.
It was a mistake, but I still went home
I've
full.
had evenings where I've just been like, I have the beer and I'm kind of bloated and I'm like, I'm kind of good. Yeah, I'll just keep drinking beer.
That's like
Should I? No, but I do.
Yeah,
Not often do I do
game's
that.
game.
Beer is food. You can't change your mind.
I was about to make an argument, and then I realized it was going to be a really hot take.
Go on, say it. Coward, you won't.
Okay. I can't have just soup as a meal either.
Yeah, me
if you
too,
just give me liquid as a meal, that's like not a meal to me.
Beer is better than soup.
I would agree with you, except I could easily just have miso soup.
Not as a meal. No, you can't have miso soup. Just be like, okay,
Alcohol
I
is
am done.
alcohol
All
is considered.
Miso-
I can.
Alcohol is considered a food item because it supplies your bodies with calories. And a lot.
So are crayons.
No, they don't have that much. They don't have enough.
They got calories.
No, you can have like 1,000 calories of beer easily.
So any drink with calories counts as food?
Yeah,
No, it's
yeah,
not. It's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
So
It's not.
water is not food.
It's got like carbs in it as well. It's like
Like,
carbs,
don't give me
carbs,
this shit.
carbs.
This is like the same. This is like the same shit where like,
Listen, I
is hot
consider
dog a
beer-
sandwich? Well, technically, it's like 2 pieces. It's like no, just don't
Is curry a
fucking
drink?
Look, the important thing
okay,
is,
okay, come
the
on
important thing is, if I order a fucking meal and all you give me is fucking beer, I'm gonna be like, yo, where's the food? Where's the food at? Come on.
I'll get some little snackies with it, but the beer is the main food.
Yeah, usually the McCoy's pairs.
Yeah,
with
the
that.
McCoy's with the beer. So they go hand in hand often. So yeah, beer I recognize as food, and I love beer a lot. And then in the middle, which is not a great photo, I really know. Not the middle, sorry, the middle, top middle. It's not a great photo. Do you even know what that is?
shogayaki?
It's shogayaki, but
Yeah.
it looks kind of bad. In
No,
this
I recognize the shogayaki.
Yeah, that's like the
shogayaki.
Denny's shogayaki.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is-
Danny's shogayaki.
That is not a flattering looking short. That is a very mid looking.
No, that is
shogayaki.
what the average shogayaki looks
Yeah,
like.
that is what it looks
What
like.
is the
so,
tomatoes on the side? You don't normally get tomatoes on the side. With it.
So do you want to
sometimes.
defend this because I like it, but
I like it, but it's not my
that-
favorite.
When I think of
Love it. I
shogayaki,
fucking
that is what I
love.
think of, which
Yeah.
is like,
Dude, you gotta have
it's
some. you can-
okay.
homemade.
I think of like the fucking Nako 400 yen
Yeah.
shogayaki, you know?
No, there's some places that do it so fucking good. Shogayaki is just kind of like
Ginger pork.
Ginger pork.
pork.
It's like grilled ginger pork, and it's just great if you have like good quality pork and you have some really thick sauce.
Lots of flavor.
My problem
Goes
with
so well with
my
rice.
problem with shogayaki is kind of what this picture is. It's like a lot of the times it just looks depressing.
I don't want this green.
And look
shit with it.
at that picture. The only thing that out depresses that picture is the beans on toast. You
Well,
know?
one of my
Yeah,
favorite shogayakis was the one that Matsuya used to do before they changed the recipe. Fuckers, they made their pork worse for some reason, and it used to be great. So like the type in like Matsuya shogayaki set.
Probably because people weren't fucking going to Matsuya to get shogayaki. They
They
were going there to get gyudon.
They were being cucked, and they changed the menu. It's this amazing like comfort traditional Japanese food. You've got to try it. It's fucking god tier. Look at that pic.
I mean, yeah, like for
Not
me,
that one. That's not shogayaki. Matsuya shogayaki. Which one is it?
probably the left one, right?
The very right one looks more similar to it.
I mean, look,
or
like
the left one, yeah. That-
shogayaki for sure is great. It's
fucking
amazing
love this.
comfort food for me.
God,
as
it looks
well.
so bad, but it tastes
Definitely.
so good.
it does taste amazing.
out
yeah.
of the incredibly visually appealing Japanese foods that exist out there, this one is definitely not
I'm just
up
wondering
there.
how they fucked up.
Like,
Like presenting show, like Japanese are like the masters
You can't-
at
you can't make it
presentation.
You
look
can't make that look good.
Listen, the thing is, like,
just can't.
gyoza, I love it. Ramen, I love it. But when I think about like something that makes you feel good inside, shogayaki just does something to me. That
I was
makes you
very
feel
close
happy.
to putting gyoza on my 3x3.
Me,
but I thought that would have been
gyoza's
too
great.
basic.
I had
Yeah.
gyoza and I took it off as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I just think of all the Japanese foods that really gives me a sense of comfort, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
It's just such a good whole eating experience. And if you come to Japan, I really recommend trying it. It's not thought about as one of the great Japanese foods.
No.
It never gets a love, but it's
good
fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you know one Japanese side dish that I fucking hate that you can see on that shogoyaki dish?
The cabbage.
It's the fucking really thinly sliced cabbage. It's like I hate it.
Yeah, it is. It is often.
It kind of makes me feel like a horse eating hay. You know,
it has negative flavor. It is always the worst. Like,
I'm chewing that motherfucker forever.
Every time I see this on a plate, I'm like, you had to empty space on the plate and you did not know how to fill up that space.
Unless there is like a banger dressing when you go to like some katsu places.
But I hate it. I hate it. They call it salad as well. It's like, this is not a salad.
It is not a salad.
Salad requires multiple elements involved. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, but the only time I actually like that is when you have katsudon because you need something to chill out the fucking oil.
For sure.
And it kind of works. But yeah, I mean, it's one that I would recommend. Is it the best food ever? No, but it's definitely a huge comfort food.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's up there.
Let's talk about something that is the best food ever right now.
Danish hot dogs?
Hot dogs in general.
Well, that's a Danish hot dog.
That is a Danish hot dog, which is a god tier hot dog.
Which is the best.
The best hot dogs. The only hot dogs that
I love all dogs, all right? I love all types of dogs. You know, you can get like German style, right? You can get more British style hot dogs, which is typically just really thick sausages that are smaller, like in length.
I don't really count British like
sausages. Well, they're in like the hot. They're in a bun. It's a sausage in a bun. It has sauce on it. It's a hot dog. Whether you like it or not, that is true. The traditional hot dog that we all familiar as the American one. They have cockroaches in them, probably hairs, who knows what else, rat feces, probably something else. But man, does it taste good. I fucking love it. Even like going to like a ball game, which I don't do.
Why? Why'd you like it?
I just fucking love it.
You know what? I'm going to say it. I
it.
genuinely do not like those kinds of hot dogs.
I love those shit dogs.
I just think hot dogs,
chili
aside
dogs.
Aside from like the Danish hot dogs, I just think they're fucking overrated.
Yeah. Okay, chili dogs, I fuck with.
Chili dogs.
Chili dogs are goated.
Chili dogs are great, but
regular hot dogs are boring.
Chili dogs are great, not because of the hot dog.
Because of the
chili.
It's
that is
part,
true.
and it's part of the texture, which we talked about earlier. It's part of the snap. I love the bread, and I love the bread to sauce to meat ratio.
Like,
it's perfected.
I really like, sausages.
Onions.
I used to think hot dogs were just aight. Because in my mind, I was only thinking about the American hot dogs. And then we had the Danish hot dogs on tour.
Danish hot dogs.
And it changed my life.
There's different levels of quality that you can get, but I love all dogs. I want all dogs in my mouth, regardless of quality. I just want them all.
Balls.
I admit the Danish hot dog, probably superior to most hot dogs.
Do you prefer a hot dog over like just a traditional sausage in a bun?
Most of the times, yeah, because I like the bread aspect. I like the sauce aspect.
I prefer that from a fucking real sausage.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Sausages would be on this list too, but I can't have two sausages on the list.
I mean, the Australian in me is saying the sausage sandwich is better than
I love, again, sausage sandwiches, British sausage buddies.
Yeah,
No, you guys fucked it up. But the Australians did it the correct way.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you guys cut that shit
You
in half.
stole that from us.
Yeah, we made it better. You guys cut that shit in half and you put 2 slices of bread. That's too much bread. Get 1 slice of bread diagonally, wrap that shit around. You can hold it in one hand, you get full sausage.
I agree.
We do it better.
No, because
we do it better.
It's just because you can't. In Australia, you can't afford more bread. Actually,
we don't want more bread. We want more sausage.
You guys
Joey's
on your
finally
islands.
speaking my language.
No.
Joey's speaking my language.
Bread hater. I don't. It doesn't matter if you validate him here. British sausage sandwich is also one of my favorite comfort foods as well. Just sausage with bread, regardless of which combination it's being put in, is probably my favorite food of all time.
It's up there.
It's my number one thing. I will never ever say no to a hot dog or a British sausage sandwich or a sausage on its own. I just love sausage. Hands up, right? I'm a born JoJo fan. I want sausage in every single form.
But I can never not think that hot dog, every time I've had a hot dog, that's an American hot dog, not Danish hot dogs, I just can never not think I would just prefer a real sausage.
100%. Yeah, but if I'm in the occasion, I'm down. The snap is there. That's all I'm looking for. The snap, the sauce, the bread, the quality.
It tastes so fucking processed.
Yeah, it is. It does. And it's definitely not as good. But
it's like eating
pickles too.
It's like, having the choice of a steak or something and being like, actually, I would rather have Spam. Well,
okay. I now.
If we're talking American street food stuff, say if you're in New York or something, right? There's tons of food stands, hot dog included.
It's just
I'd rather just get a fucking kebab.
Whoa.
Any day of the week.
Whoa, no.
Over a hot dog,
I agree.
kebab
No,
or
no.
gyro any day of the
Oh,
week.
Yeah.
It's just better.
No, it's not. It's not.
I've had hot dogs from New York, like
Hot dog,
food stands
#1 food.
before, and they're just all right. The
I love-
fucking kebabs and gyros though, shit.
When I toured America, I tried every style of American hot dog as well, and they were all fantastic.
'Cause they're all the fucking
Detroit dog,
same,
the
that's
Coney
why.
dogs, the Ben's Chili Bowl dogs in DC. That was an amazing spot. They got the Chicago dogs, no sauce. I respect the hustle. I prefer.
And then you were all trumped by Denmark, so
And
Yeah.
Denmark also is great.
There you
But
go.
I love every form of sausage, so I think it's fine.